Good afternoon, Miss Lee. Can you please talk to us about the grade and the subjects that you teach?
Yes, I teach third grade ELA and social studies.
And what are your certification areas?
I'm certified for elementary education, 1st through 6th grade.
And how many years is this in teaching for you?
This is my first year teaching.
Perfect. Within your college experiences on assessment writing or looking at assessments, what kind of processes did you learn about, or what did you know coming into education about assessment writing?
Honestly, we talked about assessments a lot in college, but when it came down to what questions are being asked and why they're being asked, there was very little information given.
Explain a little bit about the process that we're using this year to write assessments.
Yeah, we're working collaboratively with our instructional coach and our administrator and the rest of the other ELA third grade team. Using our map books, we write down all of our standards so we can see exactly what we're going to be assessing this unit. And then we go through the map books, find the standard, and in there they have all kinds of DESE released items, anchor charts, and sample questions. So we know exactly how the kids are going to be asked those questions when it comes to map testing time.
Perfect. Have you seen any benefits of assessment writing using the MAT books? What with the MAT books has been a benefit?
Honestly, when I was in college, we learned about different standards, but we never really dove into what those standards mean and what the students actually need to show to be successful. And as a first year teacher, having a book that literally tells me how questions are going to be asked on an assessment that I've personally never seen is extremely beneficial.
Yes. So do you feel like, and it is your first year, so you don't have anything to compare this to, but do you feel like the assessment writing process that we have used has even changed your instruction even if within your first year?
Absolutely. Vocabulary for me is a really big thing. I know the vocabulary, but it's really hard for me to have it at the very front of my brain as I'm teaching on the whim. But those map books have really good anchor charts, which help kind of guide my instruction, and I make sure my students know that vocabulary the way that is going to be asked.
Good. What advice would you give to administrators or other teachers about assessment writing?
Honestly, I was a little overwhelmed that first time through, but the biggest thing I've learned is that it does not have to be hard as long as everyone's on the same page and we all agree that the map book is the best way to prepare our students. It can be very simple.
Thank you.